In this video today, we're talking about dub animes that are just simply better than the sub. The video might be a little bit of a hot take. Some of y'all may not agree with this. Some of y'all are sub people that like to watch things in subtitles. Japanese is what you like, alright. But I'm gonna put some people on, and some people here are dub ass niggas. Simple as that. So I hope you enjoy the video and like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into it. The first anime on this list that is better in the dub than sub, I'm gonna just start off right off the bit. Like this is kind of a hot take. Attack on Titan. Don't get me wrong, the sub of Attack on Titan is really good, really good. But the dub, just a little bit better. First of all, Eren's voice actor, 10 out of 10. He's probably one of the best, the perfect voice actor for Eren. And then we got Erwin Smith. I mean, every time he talks in the dub, just gets you hyped up. You standing up on 10 toes, going out there to charge with him. Whatever he says. Come on. Like, I feel like there's so many one-liners and moments in Attack on Titan in the dub that gets you just straight goosebumps. Like, you get you up, man. That the dub is just a little bit better. Don't get me wrong. The sub of Attack on Titan has some great moments. But if I'm going to rate which one's a little bit better, it's 51% dub, 49% sub. Dub is superior and a better watch for Attack on Titan. So if you ever watch Attack on Titan, highly recommend you watching that in the dub.
I said advance, goddammit! Eren's right in front of you! Do not falter!
That has a better dub than sub. I'm gonna hit the obvious one. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. Okay, the gap between the dub and sub isn't really that big, but I think the dub, I think most people that started watching anime is from either Dragon Ball Z or Naruto or One Piece, and I believe that Dragon Ball Z, like most people, watch in the dub. And one of the main reasons why I think the dub is better is just because, for one, I thought the transformations were more impactful to me, and even when I rewatch it, I still like get hyped up from seeing those transformations in the dub more than the sub. And don't get me wrong, I think the sub is good, but there's something about the dub that just like hits different. Like you could tell that the dub voice actors are really passionate about Dragon Ball Z. And I'm not saying that it's not the same with the sub, but I'm saying that the dub voice actors fuck with that shit heavy. When my man is saying a Kamehameha, or when he hit Beerus, I will not let you destroy my world type shit, you knew he was in that moment. He really felt like he was Goku. So I just felt like there's just better moments in the dub, and I just think the dub is just a little bit more better.
I will not let you destroy my world!
Next anime on this list, 91 Days. It's a basically Italian mafia type of anime. It's a real gang shit type of anime, and the dub is a lot better than the sub. For my opinion, I think the dub is definitely much better, and I think it fits for the time period. The anime takes place during the Prohibition era. Basically, alcohol was illegal in the U.S. I'm pretty sure this anime does take place in the U.S., but it's like Italian mafia type shit. So they're smuggling alcohol, they're doing gang shit related stuff. So I think this anime is definitely better in the dub because you can just have some Italian dub voice actor can just bring that thing out of you. I can't even do it right, but it takes place in the Prohibition era, and I just think it's a perfect anime for a dub voice acting. Next one, another gang shit anime, gang activities. Black Lagoon. I think Black Lagoon is just perfect fit for the dub. All the voice actors like Rock, Revy, Dutch, all of them, the Florida Man, they all sound exactly how you would imagine them to be. Revy, the hothead female that's quick to trigger happy, quick to shoot someone, kill someone. Like the way they use it's a realistic dub, honestly. Like if there were actual pirates, I I would think those are the type of people that exactly would be sounding like Revy, the hothead of the group, always swearing, always saying bad words, always saying something that might be a little racist, but it's okay. Rock, the sort of diplomatic person, but can be on the dark, can be a little something, and then Dutch, who's calm and collected, but listen, test him if you want, he about that action. So I think the dub just fits the sub a little bit better. Don't get me wrong, the sub for Black Lagoon is pretty good, and at some point you honestly forget, but I just think that there's so many different ethnicities, like the Russian mafia and like just different things that take place, that the dub is able to just encapsulate all that, and the differences of like dealing with different gang members of different groups of ethnicities can be done a lot better in the dub than the sub. Now the next one, I talked about this before on I posted a YouTube Shorts, didn't get enough views, so I'm gonna say it again. MC of Shadows has a better dub than sub. For one, when I was watching MC of Shadows, this is a personal opinion right here, but let me speak real quick. I could not understand any of the jokes in the sub, but in the dub, I understood everything. There's something about MC of Shadows that, like, watching it in the dub is so much more entertaining. Like Sid's voice actor, perfectly, exactly the person I imagined. The way he talks, like, the main thing about MC of Shadows is that Sid has a level of ignorance that he thinks everyone is just going along with his fantasy and joke, but everyone is dead ass. So when you're watching it in the sub, you can't really get that context. I'm just saying, for me personally, maybe I'm stupid, but I'm just saying in the dub, the context is very clear. I think Delta's voice actor, I can just imagine perfect voice. I think overall, dub for MC Shadows, perfect. Hence why the dub and the sub came out at the same time. Anytime that the dub and the sub are coming out at the same time, there's a clear indication that the dub is better than the sub. Next anime on this list that the dub is better than the sub, Konosuba. This is a comedy anime. Konosuba, you haven't watched it, isekai anime, one of the funniest animes to watch, and the reason why Konosuba has just a great dub, don't get me wrong, the sub is good, but the dub is just a little better. I don't know, it just, the jokes that they add in, the things that they can just say in the dub just really had me rolling it a little bit more than the sub. They're all equally as good, but I'm just saying, there's something about comedy animes, and when you can understand in your own language, there's own language and own jokes that you're only going to get from, like, your own language, you know what I'm saying? There's certain Japanese things that Japanese people think is funny, there's certain American things that American people think is funny, and I just think in this case, Konosuba is just slightly better than the dub. It just sounds better to me. The characters are exactly how it sounds, especially Aqua. I think not Aqua. Well, Aqua and Darkness are one of the two characters I imagine the most have like the perfect dub voices. Like that's exactly how I imagine Aqua's voice to be. That's exactly how I imagine Darkness voices to be. So yes, these are some of the animes that are better in the dub than sub. Now, if you don't fuck with the list, okay, but this is factual and you can't prove me wrong.